All right. Welcome back. What does everybody remember?
I'm in
Uh,
dungeon.
A big ass room.
Dungeon.
Yes.
Dungeon.
Dungeon.
In fact, you are, in fact, at the dungeon. Yes. We search on for the portal to figure out how that's going to work with those doors. And so you make it to the bottom of the Hall of Heroes. Inside, you find a dimly lit room. It's a lot more humid in this room than it has been throughout the entirety of this dungeon. So it's a considerable degree difference. And you also notice that the room is flooded. The water looks deep, just coming down the stairs that you all see. And behind you, it almost looks like bleachers, but made of stone and dirt.
Why is Luna so far away?
I don't know. How did Luna end up over there? Crazy work. Ah. Kade looks around the room. He stretches the lower part of his back. Well, I think that's what we're looking for. And he points to the big circle in the middle. With all of your perceptions, you can see it's not actually up there, but, play along. It's the runes from the first door that was at Lois's hideout, with the top room of that door in the very center of this platform.
Okay.
Cade hops down and start walking towards it.
Fang
Well-
follows behind Kid.
Cade kind of whispers back, "Do you see anything down here that looks big and scary?"
Like what?
Not for
Listen, all I'm saying is the Lich King sent us down here to kill something, and I don't see anything in this godforsaken place. He walks over to the edge and kind of like peers over. Yep, definitely deep. So,
after
kid,
you.
no. Leave it to the magicians. What do you say, kid? You want to go take a look at those? And he kind of like throws his thumb over his shoulder.
Ceras kind of shrugs and moves to observe. Where are these objects?
The middle of this room is the platform. Inscribed on the platform are the runes from the door that was at Lois's facility. But the top rune
Yes.
of that door is in the very center. Not like on the map, but theater of the mind.
Yeah, Ceras is certainly gonna observe these runes and take a little peek at them. Let me open
Roll to what is it? To what is it? Inspect it.
investigate.
Investigate. There we go. That'd be perception, right?
No, you can roll investigation.
What do the runes say?
No,
19.
What are you investigating?
Just good question. What I'm investigating to see is
1 second, Damien.
I'm investigating to see what's on the runes. Does it in comparison to the last set of runes that we saw in Lois's where Lois was dead? Do the runes look similar? Do they look different?
Yep,
Do they look the same?
They are inscribed exactly the same in a circular fashion. It's exactly as shown as it was on that door picture, except the very top rune is in the center of the circle, not at the top of the door. But yeah, the rest of the rooms are in the same order in a circle around the platform.
The door is not on.
Well, let's turn it on.
So, Luna approaches the door and places his hand on one of the ruins and passes some mana into it to turn the door on.
The energy flowing from the palm of your hand into the one of the random runes begins to glow, and then the rest of the circle begins to have a dim glow underneath all of the other runes, as if not on but highlighted.
Ceres is going to look around for anything that looks like similar runes or like mechanisms to activate it.
Roll me an investigation.
That is a 21.
The center rune looks to be it looks to be a separate piece of stone that might move on its own.
Ceres walks over to said rune and looks around, and she taps on her key on her whiteboard. All right, guys, I'm going to try activating this. Maybe big scary monster, maybe not. We'll see. And she rotates it.
As she does that thing, readies an action just to be safe.
Ceres, you begin rotating the stone. It gets a quarter of the way, and then it feels like it has stopped and starts to automatically reset itself. There seems to be another step before that stone can rotate all the way.
Well, looks like puzzle, everyone.
Kade points out. He walks over and he points at the ground. That's odd. Looks like there's doubles. And if you look at that picture of the door, there are similarly
Runes.
Similar runes on each side.
Luna walks up to the one on the bottom left-hand corner.
Fang walks up to the one on the opposite side.
Let's try turning these runes at the same time. 3,
Sounds like a good
2,
idea.
1. I turn my rune.
Fang turns on his rune as well.
Both of the runes start glowing as the actual rune begins to project. A small mana stone, a mana crystal begins floating out of the underside of the rock as the platforms begin to rise. The rest of the runes begin glowing, and it looks like you've done something. Everybody roll me initiative.
Oh, fuck.
Damn it.
And Luna and Fang, you roll with disadvantage.
Oh, yay.
That's a 21.
15.
Tyrum rolled a 3.
That's gonna be a
Excuse
6.
me.
All right, so
15
Ceres
for
was
me.
21.
12.
Luna was 15. Michaelo was a 12. Fang was a 9. And Theodem was
6.
a 2. Still. And Kade is at bottom of initiative, as always. All right. Well, with that being said, two very massive and very ferocious creatures begin bubbling from the side as you two are pressing down on the runes. And with a ferocious jump, two crocodiles lunge out at Fang and Luna.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh,
The fuck did you just call it?
Crocodiles.
What
God
the
have
hell-
mercy.
What the hell is that?
Dungeons
Take a guess
and
what the name
Dragons.
dragon crocodile.
Yeah.
Crocodile. Good
Ah.
God.
All right.
This is some weird Hippogator bullshit. Anyway.
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
The hate in your heart, Josh.
There's only love. I promise you.
Good, because it's about to try to love you good. You specifically.
Hey, DM.
Hey. What's that ready to action you didn't forget about?
I didn't. It was mage armor.
Oh, sick. uh, Fang, the moment the ferocious crocodile jumps out at you, a shining, shimmering bead cloak of red armor emerges.
Also, the Drocodile has disadvantage on this attack roll.
Why is it? Oh, is it because you casted it?
No, it's I'm imposing Anthropic Ward. I'm using it for my reaction for the turn.
All right. Okay. Disadvantage for the smaller of the two crocodiles. Ceras, your turn in initiative.
All right. Well, can I get a puck for my cannon?
Oh yeah. 1 second. Da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da.
Mono.
Bucket's got one too, right?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, wait, 25.
I respect it. Where would you like bucket? Okay.
And then Ceras will throw it.
Ceras, as you come hauling ass past Kade, he looks at you and you lock eyes and he gives you kind of like a what the fuck face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ceres, wide-eyed, grimly nods at Cade as she pulls out her arcane focus, which is her sewing needle. First of all, as always, per usual, we've got two force ballistas flying out. So that is a +6 to hit. So that is going to be both at the 1 near Fang. That is going to be a nat 1 and a 17 to hit.
The nat 1 certainly floats past with extreme precision. Fang, roll me a dex.
Roll you what?
Roll me an acrobatics or a dex save.
Fuck. All right. Oh, that's gonna be a 10.
Yeah. As this crocodile comes jaws clamping out of the water at you, knocking you over because the force ballista chips the left leg. You fall back on your ass as its snout slowly gets closer to your feet. You could damn near kick it in the snout where you're sitting. Ceras, the other force ballista, however, comes crashing in, smacking the crocodile in the face, and its eyes sharply turn towards you. Not its whole head, just the one eye.
Oh God. Well, it's gonna take 2d8 plus 3. That's gonna be a total of 11 damage.
Yay.
And then it's also going to Ceres is going to point her arcane focus at said dial. Let's see. What am I gonna do here? It's so much pressure being first in initiative. Oh no, it's such a burden being able to go first. Oh God. What I wouldn't give to be a loser who rolled low.
How terrible.
Yeah, well, you know what? These are creatures of the water. And you know what? Ceres is gonna go ahead and let's see, what is this, verbal? Yeah, it's verbal. She's gonna take out one of her puppets. Finish! And it's of course like, you know, you can't hear the whole thing, but it's like Rocky. And three great rays of fire shoot out and hit the smaller crocodile. They need to make a ranged spell attack. All right. That is +7 to hit. Please, for the love of God.
Shit. That's
a 26 to hit.
Well,
That's a 18 to hit
Yeah.
and a 18 to hit.
So damage. All of that hits.
That is going to be.
And how does it hit?
It's going to be 19 damage. And as it flies, they are straight up like beams of fire coming straight. Ooh, I forgot to add my damage for my arcane focus. Hold on.
Beautiful.
Good, because her husband's going next.
No.
I got to mix that.
Oh shit. Wait, hold on. Wait, the husband is on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it's her first.
Ooh, baby.
Uh-huh.
So that's a total of 25 damage.
Oh, all right.
And as they fly out, each individual beam, Ceras is aiming for the eye that looked at her.
Wow.
She doesn't like that fucking eye. She doesn't like that gaze. So yeah, she aims for that eye.
You cut through the upper eyebrow of this lady crocodile, and she is pissed. It starts almost hacking up a lung, and then it sprays out a vile and acidic spray, a bilious spray, if you would.
Oh no!
And everybody over here, you are all to make dex saves.
Everyone over where?
I'm going to use evasion.
That's fair. Your
That's
reaction.
my reaction.
Everybody within 30 feet of this. So
All right.
that's Kade, Ceras, Michaelo, Bucket, and the homunculus.
So Ceras rolled a 10. A 10. Bucket rolled a 16, and the cannon rolled a 11.
If it doesn't roll higher than a 17, it doesn't pass.
A 17.
Damn.
God damn.
And that's a dex saving throw, right?
Yep,
So I got a dirty 20, so I don't take any damage.
that's beautiful. Kade also managed to swiftly evade out of the spray, covering himself with his jacket. Everybody that did not pass takes 3, 8, 13, 16, 19 acid damage.
Fuck.
And if you're holding any weapons, they start corroding.
Oh shit!
Weapons or
Metal weapons, yeah, specifically. Any non-magical weapon made of metal.
oh, thank God.
Yeah, Bucket does start kind of gluing up a little bit though, as the acid starts to burn into its joints.
I wonder if it fucked with the moss.
Ooh.
Ron didn't even think about that. Ron didn't even fucking think about that.
Until just now.
And this is
It's like,
no time.
fuck, I gotta design a new mechanic.
Yeah. Fang, this is no time to be laughing because the eye quickly snaps back to you and she's gonna make 2 bite attacks. That is
At
also-
disadvantage.
Yeah. Of course. The first one being 7, and the second one being a fucking 18.
The 18 hits.
Well, the first snap comes crashing down past you, but it doesn't bite. She then quickly snaps over and grabs hold of your ankle. It feels like the world is crushing that ankle. And roll me a strength.
Oh, I'm not good at those.
No, you're not.
It's gonna be a 13.
Yeah, that doesn't pass, and you are now grappled by the crocodile, and she looks angry. Her eye is bleeding, and she's not pleased.
Ooh!
Luna, it is your turn.
I'm gonna cast a call lightning at the 3rd level on the
Oh.
male.
Fry him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Roll me dexterity. 14 is the save.
How much
Dirty
damage
20.
did I take in total, DM?
What'd you say?
I said dirty 20 on the roll, and you
Dirty
took
20.
23 piercing damage as she gripped that ankle.
Okay.
And
So that would be.
did you already
You
do
would take
19?
5 damage from that.
All right. Ooh, he looks very
Wait, since you're
influenced.
in the water, does that do anything more or no?
I'll give you a bump. You electrify the entirety of the pool, calling a strike of lightning down. Roll me a nat 20 or a flat 20.
A
my
nat
bad.
20.
Roll me a nat 20 or nothing.
15.
All right.
It doesn't mean anything. It wasn't a nat 20.
He gives me nothing.
Fang, lightning suddenly courses through the water. The big fish looks a little more fried as he takes an additional 10 lightning damage. But
Why?
the second one also gets shocked. Roll me a dex to see if you can get out. She's rolling a strength to keep you grabbed, though. It shouldn't be hard. Well, maybe.
I don't know.
While he's doing that, I'm going to use my bonus action and
That's gonna be a
wild
dirty
shape
20.
Your
into a
foot
bear.
There you go. That's what we need. A bear for these gators. And Fang, your foot just barely slides out with one of its teeth. One of its teeth? Its tooth is
Teeth.
stuck in your
Toothers.
ankle. You pull your leg out.
Uh,
Ooh, kid, that
Jesus.
doesn't look good. Kate is like cringing at the sight. Fang is
I gotta get away from these fucking crocodiles. What the fuck?
That is a beautiful idea. And Luna, is that all you would like to do on this round?
Yes.
Fair.
Oh my god.
I love it. The big boy takes your call to lightning as a call to action, and he is going to make 2 bite attacks. He is also going to use his movement to get up here. 2 bite attacks on you, Luna, and then he is going to swipe you with his tail, Tyrum. Tyrum, that is a... That is a 21 to hit.
It hits.
Luna, that's a 14 and a 13. You just fucking wait, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, I missed. I missed both of the bites. It comes snapping at you aggressively with no follow through. But the tail hits you, Tyrum. Roll me a
Wait a minute. No. I'm a bear. You hit me. You hit me with both of those.
Oh, boy.
Dude, what the fuck is the AC for a bear?
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
go. Wow. All right. Well, yeah. Both of those chomps take into your leg like turkey legs for Thanksgiving. Tyrum, roll me a strength saving throw or be knocked prone from the tail swipe.
That is a dirty 20.
You stand the storm as the tail cracks into your the side of your armor and shield. It pushes you a little bit. You feel the give under your feet, but Tyrum's no bitch and he won't back down. Luna, that is 30 piercing damage.
My.
God.
And since they hit, you gotta roll me a strength actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dirty 20
Yeah, one more.
and a 13.
Ha! It grips into your bare leg, and it's gonna take its reaction now. The big ass crocodile begins turning. You're getting death rolled.
The death roll!
Oh, God.
It goes rolling down the platform, spinning your bear in a vicious circle. That is 8 bludgeoning damage as you get wound up in a fucking tornado of death and taxes.
Texas. Huh?
Yeah. Michaelo, it's your turn.
Okay, Michaelo is going to run over here. And he is going to slash at it with his sword.
Go for it. Also, Simon, could you cue some battle music?
Can I cue some battle?
On
Of course
the
I can cue some
phone,
battle music.
That is a 25.
It hits.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more.
Uh-huh.
That is a 13 plus 6.
19.
19.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Michaelo is also going to
Fury of blows. Here they come.
actually, yes, he's going to flurry of blows this day. That is a 17.
They all hit. All right.
Oh my
Tell me how you-
goodness.
Tell me how you step in and pummel this bitch.
Okay, Michaelo comes in and fucking you know, a little slash, and just fucking starts wailing on him right in front of Fane. As a D8.
Well, yeah, you let me know that damage.
I will.
Michaelo, you look up as you're still prone, and you see Michaelo just step in like the big brother you've never had and go to town on this crocodile. No hesitation.
Thank you.
You're welcome, kid.
Who's
That's
up?
19 damage.
Shit.
Yeah, it doesn't like that. You punch this bitch in the face, and she does not appreciate it.
Multiple times. It is a flurry.
Multiple. It is a flurry.
And I also cut it.
It roars out as it's wounded. The slice is cut deep. The cut on its eye starting to bleed over her scaly, white covered eyes. Her teeth still fresh with blood from Fang's leg. She does not look happy. Fang, it is your turn.
Well, it's movement speed to get up from being prone, right?
Yeah.
Half your movement speed.
Half? Okay. Well, I'll use half my movement speed to get up from being prone, and then I'm going to use Dimension Door.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
Get out of here, kid.
We're just gonna
out
we're
of
just gonna
Dodge.
Dimension Door to about right there.
As you dimension door, Fred comes crashing down the stairs. He smacks into the stones very clumsily, and then he starts flapping over towards you.
Fred, where the fuck have you been?
This little red
It's Fred.
this little red pseudo dragon lets out a small cry as it comes crashing into you. Fred does not have a puck, but Fred is this bumblebee as it comes smacking into you.
Do we have
Fred-
any more surprises?
Fred starts like aggressively licking your face.
Ceras pulls her gun and points it at Fred. Oh my god, what is that?
Fang quickly shoves Fred into his shirt. He's my pet. Don't
not-
hurt him.
Kade is dumbfounded. Kid, you have a dragon? Where did you get that thing?
Found it. Don't worry about it.
What, it's a pseudo dragon? Like
Yeah,
yes.
the teeny fucking pseudo dragon
Yep,
Yes.
every school's gotta
that
have
makes your fucking magic really strong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
God, Fang, is there anything else you'd like to do as Fred like ruffles around in your jacket? His little stupid head pokes up out of your shirt, and his little tongue is hanging out of his face, Ceras, and he blinks at you and he lets off a little dragon chirps at you. He seems to be very friendly.
Ceras catches a single glimpse of this because this all happens within like half seconds.
Yeah.
And as she's reaching for her gun, as Fang explains, she opens her eyes wide She is becoming overstimulated. There's too much going on. She then laser focuses in on the Dragodile.
Just lock in. Just lock in.
Dragon. She's locking. She's in the movements. She's locking in currently. Her eyes narrow. Her artificer brain starts moving. Little clockwork in her brain. Her bells jingle.
As everything slows down, the drip sweat dropping off of your eyes, you can just barely see like Cade's trigger finger on the gun on his belt. Tyrum readying his warhammer. It's like a Quicksilver scene.
Yes. Ceras looks at all this and then sees the giant dragon crocodiles and goes, and in her brain, in her flash of genius, if you will.
Yes.
She goes, man, we might be fucked here. We might be fucked here, is what she thinks.
That's the end of Fang's turn.
All right, heavy hitter, Tyrum, you're up.
Let's see. The one with the bleeding eye is
I'm
fighting
fighting
Michaelo right now, right?
Indeed, the smaller one is with Michaelo.
10, 15, 20. Tyrum is gonna use his bonus action. He's gonna put away. Actually, no. Yeah. He's gonna put away his warhammer and pick up his spear, and he's going to go ahead and run in after the Crocodile who is attacking Luna.
The mayor.
Yes.
And he's gonna go ahead and stab him a little bit.
Oh, he's gonna love that. I promise.
That's a nat 20.
It naturally.
Yo!
Oh fuck! I meant to say bonus action before I attacked. DM, please, DM.
Oh, the sadness in your heart washes over as Tyrum didn't think to cast the spell first.
Please.
You know what? For cool, I'll let it slide. You better make
Daddy TM! Oh, Daddy TM!
I expect it. Listen,
You are a gracious lord.
I expect this intro, this Tyrum intro scene to be good.
As Tyrum pulls his spear and charges towards the Crocodile, he casts a nice branding smite onto the spear as he brings the spear forward and thrusts the spear directly into the Crocodile's fucking jaw.
Ooh.
With his spear.
Wow.
It steers into the jawbone of this crocodile, and its head gives you the wildest 90-degree clock. He picks you up off the ground a little bit as he fucking roars out in pain.
And that'll be...
Luna, you smell roasted gator.
Roasted gator.
That'll
Fair
be...
noises.
Ooh. So that'll be 29 damage, and 9 of it will be radiant damage.
Dick.
Yeah. And then Tyrum will then pull the spear out. And then he's gonna slash it. He's gonna slash the gash that he's gonna slash the wound.
Slash the gash, baby. Slash the gash.
Slash the gash.
Okay, I swear
Put
to God.
that on my tombstone.
I put this on my brother's birthday. I got another nat 20.
Yeah! Put this on my brother's.
Let me get this shit.
All right. Go for gold. What is my damage on top of the 29?
Go for Tango.
That is just a simple what's it called? That is 10 damage. So in total you took hold on. Yeah, you took 39 damage.
Tough titty. Holy shit.
Luna, you need to defend yourself better.
Bear noises.
Kade, with no hesitation, draws his quick firing pistol with regular bullets and stands firm and takes 2 very solid shots, one with each pistol in his hand. That does a good amount of damage as both bullets pierce into the leg, and the little one roars out as her eyes start flicking between Michaelo and Kade. This is probably not good. And now it is Ceras' turn. Top of initiative.
All right, so Ceras, of course, we're gonna have some bolts flying out, baby. Some bolts flying out.
Ooh.
All right, that's +6 to hit. So on the small one, focusing target. Can we please roll better than this? That is a 19 +6 and a 3 +6. So I guess we did roll. One of them hits. And that is going to be, let's see, 2d8 force damage. So that is going to be 14 damage, and they get pushed 5 feet away.
Oh?
Yes, they get pushed 5 feet away. As the blast, the cannon charges up, in a vortex, all of the threads of yarn start spinning, and then they all like contract, and then the barrel shoots out as a big blast of yellow energy comes out in a bolt shape and flies and smacks into it, and it shoots it 5 feet back.
As it goes slipping onto the on the platform, claws dug in the stone. Its back foot slips back into the water as she gets ready to fight back. Unless there's anything else.
Ceras is going to use. Let's see, who is the most fucked at the moment that Ceras can see?
Me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it looks like. You know what? Ceras is going to remember. Ceras is going to.
Luna looks like right now. Do you want an app description?
Ceras remembers the conversation she had with Luna about Luna when she said, "Do you have a death wish?" and he didn't respond. And she casts Sanctuary on Luna.
Ooh. Boy, that's gonna come in handy. Michaelo, I apologize. Old girl locks in.
Ooh, hold on, I'm not done yet.
You should be.
Because I didn't get to do the flavor text.
Okay, fair, real. The fuck.
Ceras reaches into her material pouch and pulls out a shard of glass from a mirror that she got from the store with what's his face, Fox guy, and she throws the shard up and then points her needle at it, and then a jingle like in all the animes, and it's like ching, 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 and it like kind of like silent, and you hear the little bell jingle, and then a blue beam shoots at the glass, and it reflects down onto Luna, and Luna, you feel a warmth and protection around you form. You feel a peaceful aura wrapping around you.
That was beautiful. Again, Michaelo, I apologize. Big boy starts charging towards you. He walks into your space.
Big
He's going to
lady.
you're right. Big Mama comes crashing into your personal space to come claw. That is a nat 20 to hit. Holy shit.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! No, I'm gonna reroll that. Alright. I wasn't gonna double click you, but that was the craziest second roll of my life. And that is a 17. So
He said your life was spared.
it was.
So Michaelo's gonna use Staff Master's Parry
Oh,
on the second hit that missed.
alright. That means this Big Mama still gets the bite.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're taking 30 piercing damage. Roll me a strength roll me a strength save.
Hold on, let me add this fucking 30 piercing damage.
God damn.
So yeah, Josh, now it's me.
Yeah.
And you said a strength?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, you're not beating the 24.
Well, it doesn't matter what I got. I don't win.
Michaelo, as her teeth crunch into your shell, you feel cracks spread in throughout your body for the first time in your life, and it's excruciating. But what hurts more is the fact that she's about to fling you, and she's gonna throw you 60 feet towards Ceras.
Oh.
No. Can I do a little acrobatics check?
I guess
yeah.
Michaelo is not going to be able to use parry, so.
It would be really cool if you let me use my history check to dodge that.
Yeah, that would be great.
Does Ceras remember the last time she dodged an attack?
Ceras, you must make me a dex save.
A dex save.
As you come crashing in, you take another d6 of bludgeoning damage.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
Son of a bitch, why am I getting such shitty rolls? That's an 11.
Because she launched you at Ceras.
I have slow fall though, DM.
Nah, this was
Hold on. Ceras is going to, as a reaction, cast Featherfall.
On Michaelo?
Yeah, so that when he crashes into me, he crashes into me at Featherfall speed.
Okay, well then
I have slow fall as my reaction.
Oh, never mind.
You know, throwing the monk wasn't my best idea, but nonetheless, Michaelo, you land gracefully on your feet in front of Ceras, who does not need to make a dex save because Michaelo's graceful as fuck.
Yes, I am.
Graceful as fuck.
Graceful as fuck. But I am gonna do something kind of inappropriate. Roll me a flat d20 for luck.
Oh god.
What is she gonna do to him?
That is a 17.
Nothing.
Oh, baby.
Never mind.
You know what, guys? I think Ron is a really cool DM.
He's honestly the best DM I've ever had.
The best DM. Honestly, the best DM this group has ever seen.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me, you
What if
bastard.
I come over there and suck your dick?
Whoa! Alright, wait a minute. Is that
maybe that will get you something. Yeah, maybe that will get you somewhere. Hold on.
It sounds like it'll get me somewhere, guys.
Wait. Huh?
Holy shit.
God damn, that took a left turn quickly.
Yeah, Michaelo, as
I mean, it's not like you wanted to turn right.
That's awesome. Ooh, alright. Well, in that case, she's gonna use the rest of her movement to try to descend. So she jumps
Into
in the
the
water,
depths.
but she's still visible. But she drops into the water, swimming around. Now it is Luna's turn of initiative.
Ceras, did you see that landing? I was fucking sick, right?
That was graceful as
Okay,
fuck.
so 25 for the first one and 25 for the second one. Yes, hits. Those are hits.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm doing a multi-attack with the bear. It's a bite and a claw attack. And be. And the first one is 20 damage.
Or not?
No. I'm saying like the total damage.
Hell yeah.
So both of them, the first two rolls that I did were to hit 25 and 25.
I remember now.
Okay. And it'll be 26 for the second attack.
Well, I'm gonna.
And then
he does not like that.
no. And as my bonus action, I'm going to expend a second level slot and heal myself, and that will be 16 to my health. I'm looking a little bit better.
Good. I really hope so, because he's gonna flex his one legendary action on you for doing that. Because why the fuck did you think healing in front of him was a good idea? He is going to use his bilious spray on the two of you, Tyrum and Luna. Both of you.
Wait a minute. Oh, fuck!
He's just throwing up acid on the two of you.
What do I need to roll?
Dexterity saves.
Okay.
16?
That does not pass.
Yeah, no, I don't pass either.
You were both going to be drenched in 8d10 of acid.
Fucking god!
Holy fuck!
But the gods are on your side because 8 of those were fucking ones.
Wait, what?
Yeah, 4 of those were ones, so you don't take as much damage as I wanted to do.
How? You originally said 8.
Holy fucking yeah! Holy shit!
Yeah.
Holy fuck! That is unlucky for you, Ron. Oh my god!
So how much damage do we take?
You take 22 acid damage.
Damn, okay, so...
That could have been much worse. That could have been much worse.
It's about
Believe me, I fucking know.
Oh, fuck.
I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed that my sanctuary didn't do jack shit against that.
Unfortunately, that's why I just did.
Wait. Never mind, because that was just gonna be a guaranteed anyway, right? It was just gonna be, because it wasn't a roll to hit. It was just
Sanctuary doesn't protect from AoEs.
yeah.
Fucked.
Plus, I attacked too, so it kind of broke it anyway.
I didn't even realize you'd attacked. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm not concentrating anymore. That's good.
No, you're not. I am human again, and I'm human again. It bit.
Luna, as you wild shape out of the bear, you can almost see flakes of your pelt kind of melting as you wild shape back. Tyrum, your armor starts getting really hot, bro.
Ron's going to destroy our equipment. This is fucked up.
Good thing you guys got that stuff fixed. And with that, he is going to take his multi-attack, 3 attacks. 1 bite on Tyrum, 1 claw hit on Tyrum, and 1 tail swipe to try to knock Luna out of here.
Disadvantage on both of those attacks.
Why?
Because I hit him with a spear.
Fuck! Well, Tyrum.
Oh, fuck.
Hold up. Well, Tyrum, that is an 18 to hit and an 18 to hit.
Yeah, no.
Ah! Okay. Luna, that's a 21 to hit.
Yep.
You take 12 bludgeoning damage and 9 piercing damage from the spikes on Big Bro's tail. Also, roll me a dex save. Or, no, roll me a strength.
That is a 15.
You do not.
Damn, I'm getting a lot of those.
Wait. Does a 15 pass?
No,
What passes?
a 17.
Ceras sees this going on, and she thinks really hard. If you could say a flash of genius increases 3 to that roll.
Rain blast.
Shit.
How do you ingeniously inspire
Okay.
you not knock
So
over?
Ceras sees she starts seeing the calculations. Pythagorean theorem appears in front of her. She sees what's it called? The seashell looking thing. The Da Vinci fucking numbers. She sees it. She sees 3.14. She sees pi in front of her.
All the entirety of pi.
Yeah, all the numbers in pi. And she looks and she sees the path. She blows into the air. A single dust mote flies. It touches a droplet of water that was falling from the foggy ceiling. The droplet of water goes down and hits a piece of dust, and the dust flies right up to Luna into their nose and makes them sneeze, which makes them roll out of the way of whatever the fuck is gonna happen to them.
Luna, you are not knocked prone as you roll back up to your feet, even though he
Crazy
did
thing.
just smack the shit out of you.
Oh man! I think I was kind of lucky getting on my feet.
Yeah, you also feel incisions from the spike crack the side of your ribs.
Oh god! I think I'm bleeding a little bit. Ah!
Okay,
How far away am I knocked back?
No, you don't actually move. You say
okay.
save.
But
then no, that was for Sauce because Ceras made you fall back and roll out of danger.
No, I thought the tail smack knocked me back, but never mind.
Yeah, but you passed the save. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you.
It was gonna knock you 10 feet back, but we didn't. And then homie is going to instantly use his reaction to death roll half of his movement speed, not provoking any opportunity attacks to get the fuck out of there. Luna and Tyrum, roll me perceptions against his studs. Well,
That's a fucking 8.
That is a 19.
well, Luna, you kind of lose track of him as he starts fucking diving into the depths. But Tyrum, you see him start to move underneath the platform at his last known location.
He's diving under the platform. Get ready.
Fuck.
Also, guys, she's been slowly circling over here, like she's watching all of you. She's not hidden. Big boy is stealth though. Oh, great!
That's
This is exactly what we need. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be like slaying the Kraken all over again.
Is now the time for jokes?
Always the time for jokes as Michaelo takes his turn in initiative. Michaelo is like stunned from the sheer force of being launched, but not so much the fall.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what I can do.
Bro, that's the point that's the whole game. Play the game. I'm sorry, I'm walking in and I'm drinking. I'm getting aggressive.
Daddy wants a beer.
Don't let Daddy on the beat.
Michaelo's just gonna stand right next to me.
I respect it. I respect it.
Safe choice. Potentially.
maybe.
Maybe.
And
Michaelo, do you have any items to help us right now?
no.
Well, that's...
Didn't we have healing potions or something? Don't we have those?
Oh,
There's checks our inventory.
Kate starts patting his pockets. You're right, kid. You're right. He's gonna his turn's gonna be an interact with objects, and he's gonna throw a couple health potions out. Thanks for reminding me, kid. That's you guys' NPC help for this turn. Anyway,
Excellent.
Fang, it's your turn in initiative.
Fang reaches into his pocket and Only Ceras would know what he's pulling out, because Ceras was with him when he bought this. But Fang crouches down and starts muttering incoherent words.
Oh fuck! The warlock is warlock, guys.
Say the words.
Please start incoherently muttering into your headset right now. Oh, perfect.
Actually, that was perfect. That was actually perfect.
That was great. You gotta do that again.
Oh,
Mitra.
a shadow demon appears
Fuck me.
right. Hold on, let's see,
Another
can I?
slut.
I need a pocket.
Yeah. This be right here will be your shadow demon, and let me just make him available for you.
How many bumblebees? How many fucking bumblebees?
Ron made like 20
Okay.
bumblebees for the
Yeah.
Coliseum.
Yeah.
He's just gonna
These
send-
are
he's just
pretty
gonna
good
them.
pucks. I like the
About
bumblebee.
right
pucks.
there.
Awesome. Yeah, I think the bees work really well for like just minimal flying objects.
What the
Oh.
fuck is that thing?
Absolutely. It's
Ron, can I
little
get a bumblebee
friend.
for my homunculus?
Can you get a what?
A bumblebee for my homunculus
That's this one right here.
servant?
Yeah.
No. That's my cannon. That's my Eldritch cannon.
Oh yeah. You need a homunculus too. All right. Cool. Hey, look, little bee, smaller bee, little bee.
Excellent.
Aquila and the bee.
Aquila and the bee. And is your shadow demon going to do anything?
No, not this turn. Because I just summoned him. That's gonna
He's
be
got
the end of
summoned,
my
let's take
turn as
this.
well.
Awesome. Tyrum, it is your turn.
I am going to expend a motherfucking
Well,
Motherfucking
I'm gonna use a first level spell slot for a divine smite that I'm going to put upon my spear as a bonus action, and as an action I am going to Luna, how are you doing? A little better, or are you still really hurt?
that's a good question. I think I seen the bear get eaten.
Luna is muted right now. He is not talking.
I know he's lost in the sauce. Maybe he's a little
Whoops.
shell shocked from being ripped out of his true transformation.
He wasn't shell shocked when he got ripped out of his transformation, but he was pretty fucked up when he got smacked by that tail. You could see that Luna lifts up the side of his leather jacket that's laced with what was it, chainmail. You could see that there's a bruise and there's a cut in his side. I'm all right. I think I'll live for right now. We'll see what happens.
I immediately about face Michaelo. Are you all right?
Sir, I need more health, sir.
10,
Poor
15,
turtle.
20, 25. All right, Tyrum walks up to Michaelo and gives him 15 lay on hands health. So, there you go, buddy. You got 15 health.
Thank you, sir.
Hells yeah.
And
Also, that first bite took half my health.
Yeah, tough
Damn.
shit.
Tough shell, you know.
Hey,
Tough shell.
Hey.
that is
My blood
Yeah,
definitely
that's
got a
it.
little shell shocked.
Damn.
that's
Hey,
it.
I love it.
Hey,
Question.
answers.
What's the light situation in the room that we're in?
Like I said at the beginning, it is lightly lit by small magical fires. Think solo leveling. You know the cave. You know the dungeon.
Oh god. Oh god. That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, it is.
That's actually perfect.
Not that-
Okay.
Yeah, guys, if you need a reference, look up solo leveling with the statue. It's definitely lit like that.
Oh,
It's
like
not-
that one? Oh,
Yeah.
Bro, if I was in that room, I'd be shitting myself.
You should go. You can start that now if you'd like.
No.
Oh. Shit.
Wait, that means Michaelo took that step, right?
Into like the wall areas, yeah. More like the corners, not so much.
Got it.
Ron, I find it very funny that you reference solo leveling after I sent you that.
Ron has been talking about solo leveling for the past 2 days.
I'm teaching people the ways of anime. It's great.
We also talked
Because
about it yesterday.
I talked to Ron about how shit I think it is.
It's
Here, I'll
hilarious.
send you the reel.
It's funny as shit.
I'll send you the reel, Jay.
You don't like it, Simon?
I'll send you the reel, Ryan.
Yeah.
Why don't you just put it in the fucking generals? I would like to see it too.
Okay, fine. Because this is
Can we
like,
continue with this boss
girl.
fight?
This girl
Jeremy,
explains
it's
it
solo
perfectly, that's why I
leveling
hate
minute,
it.
alright, dude?
Solo leveling corner.
Anyway, back to the fight.
Tyrum, have you finished your turn, good sir?
Yeah, I said that was my turn like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I was just trying to reel back into the game. My bad. Ceras, top of initiative.
Also, how many
Okay.
health potions did Kade give me?
Cade gave you 1 health potion, and then he turns around and tosses 1 to Fang. It's just a regular health potion, so I think it's what 1d4.
And it's an action to take it, right?
No, go ahead and roll it. He's
Okay.
he's administering the help action to allow you to drink these potions, so that you'll fucking die. That's your.
I appreciate that.
Because you fucking
I gotta
die.
watch solo leveling to understand this joke.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do?
So it's
Hold on.
1d4?
Let me copy the text. of this.
You said it's 1d4 round?
Fucking.
Yeah.
Cock.
If I'm not mistaken.
I'm gonna play this again. Hold on. All right. So once again, we're gonna force ballista. They're not underwater, are they?
One of them is. The other one is been hovering around, stalking, making decisions.
The little one.
Yes, the little one.
Okay, the little one is going to try. I'm gonna hit it with two cannon shots.
Those are at disadvantage because the crocodile gets swift swim in the water.
Disadvantage. Well then, what about the one that's floating above the water?
Or that's the one that's floating in the water. That's the one I'm talking about. You're shooting the little one.
Oh,
Yeah.
and the big one's like
He's stealthed. He's going.
He's under.
Oh, he's under the water.
No,
Okay, I
he's
see.
under the. He's under the platform. Is what
Wait,
he's
can
under.
Oh,
Can you
We
guys
cannot
just
see
see the
him,
puck?
Ron. No, we cannot see him, Ron.
Okay.
He's just guessing at where he was.
I can see the puck. I can't. I don't know.
all right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll at disadvantage,
Yeah.
please. Oh, they were all right rolls. Okay,
Fuck.
so that is a 17 and a 16 to hit.
Oh, the 16 doesn't hit. Thank God.
God. All right, guys. AC is 17 or 16. You gotta get a 17 to hit. All right, so they
Got it,
take
Ceras.
two.
Gaming. Roxfall. Roxfall.
God damn it. Okay, that was all right. They take 10 damage and get pushed 5 feet angular from where they were hit. This time bucket hits. The large mechanical cannon made of scrap metal, hung with orange yarn and bells. The bells start jingling and rattling. The whole thing seems like it's about to explode when it shoots out a yellow beam shaped like a bolt, and it pierces through the water and hits it right in the side, and it's knocked 5 feet.
Oh man, the bean sends the crocodile 5 feet back, and then it's her turn in initiative as she.
No, it's not, because Ceres is going to channel. She's going to close her eyes and start doing a ritual dance passed down by the Harlequin clan.
Harlequins.
This one her father taught her when she was just a wee lass. And she is going to cast Thunder Wave. We are out of range for everyone else except the Crocodile. That is a thunder damage. Let's see. Make a Constitution save.
That is a 17.
Okay, they pass, but they still take half damage.
Oh.
And it's thunder damage. So I don't know if you got any weaknesses there.
I don't in actuality. I'm not giving you any more cool points, guys.
Okay.
The fight is on.
Unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away. So I don't know if there was any objects in that area, but pushed away. And they take 3d8 damage divided by 2. So that is 8 damage in total.
Sick. She does not look happy by that. Also, does this cannon over here take damage too?
No. That is the homunculus servant, which Ceras is connected to. That's where the thunder wave is originating.
Okay, I see.
It's once again the cool thing about homunculus servants is I can cast AoEs through them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's her turn in initiative, Boyo, and she is not looking happily at you as she slowly descends under the water. She swims under the platform.
Oh God! Get out from under the platform!
Hey guys, I think they're gone.
You all.
Sarah screams, "They went under the platform! You have to run!"
And so it is sold. The water begins very still. And that's it. Psych! The big female comes crashing out of the water right here towards you, Ceras, and she is going to lunge out and make her bite attack at you first. That is a 27 to hit.
Well, I would cast shield, but it does not matter. That certainly is.
Fuck.
Ceras, you take 3d10 of damage. Roll me a strength save.
All right, strength save. The fucking half caster is great at strength.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, hold on. So I got a -1 to the fucking save.
Also,
that's a 12.
Yeah, that doesn't pass. She ferociously just engulfs you as her snout comes crashing down. Ceras, she gobbles you up quicker than fucking Southern
No
Mom.
fucking way. Oh no.
You're not swallowed, but you find yourself hands to roof of the mouth as this crocodile begins grappling you with its snout.
How much damage?
You take 17 piercing damage.
That sounds pretty good for 3d10.
It is then going to make a claw attack at Kade as it swipes down and scratches clean through his chest plate, and it is going to try to tail swipe Bucket. That is
God!
21 to hit.
Well, that certainly hits.
You take 17 bludgeoning damage and 9 piercing damage. Also, Bucket has to roll me a strength.
All right. That is a Natural 20.
Bucket
Wow.
stands firm as the spikes come crashing into the side of its legs. The core is shaken and cracked. Little bits of electricity start zapping out. But Bucket stands strong. Those little leg grippers are fucking tough, apparently. Holy shit. But Ceras, that doesn't help you because now as she starts wrangling you around in her mouth like a T-Rex trying to rip the leg off of a Brachiosaurus, you are gonna get flung. It's gonna throw you 60 feet at this wall back here.
Ceres, as a reaction, casts Featherfall.
Oh. Yeah. But that was a moot point.
Well, it wouldn't be a moot point if I was out of spell slots.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, right.
maybe just have some solace in that. Have some solace in that.
I do, and with that, I'm gonna use it to bully Damien. She's gonna use her legendary action to make a.
Did you move me?
I did.
Good.
You gracefully landed as Cade almost has a heart attack at the sight of you almost getting fucking eaten. Holy shit, kid, are you alright?
I was gonna say, I was scared he was going to eat me, but at least they threw me. Good God.
Cade starts cackling as he's already drawed the cannon buster. The last word. That's what it was called. He's already aimed and ready with the last word. Whew. Oh.
Sheriff, are you okay?
Was that Ryan? Was that you, or was that Luna?
Yeah, that was Luna. That was Luna from
Ceres looks at you, Luna, with eyes fucking streaking wide, blood running down, ruining some of her makeup. She nods at you, but like her lips are pencil thin, gripped. You can see she's biting the inside of her mouth in like pure locked in focus, but full shitting pants energy.
Luna looks slightly relieved, but still terrified, feeling his heart drop, just like Cade when Ceres got tossed.
Michael has seen Ceres in this manner. His eyes turn orange.
Ooh.
We're locking in. We're locking in.
Michaelo, are they a steady burning aura? Is the aura burning through? Is your key charging?
Is it my turn?
No. It's Luna's turn, but I just have to know. Is it like flashing?
No. It's like, no. My eyes don't glow like Tyrum's. They just change orange.
Oh.
Seeing Ceras get thrown, you can start to see flames coming out of the side of Fang's mouth.
I love how everybody ready to reaction for this. Luna, it's your turn in initiative.
All right. Well, Luna is going to cast Healing Spirit at the 4th level. And I'm going to have it placed. It said 30 feet within. Oh, it said within eyesight, right? Yeah. So I'm going to put that sucker right on top of where Michaelo, Tyrum, and Cade is, or at least in the right-hand corner, right there. Well, I can freaking get the thing to. You see where Cade is and Tyrum is? That little spot right there. Put a little Frost Kitty right there.
Frost Kitty?
Yeah, a little Frost Kitty. And then.
So many pucks.
I know, right?
Ah,
I know, right? Yeah. Can I move him? Hold on, let me see if I can move him.
Yeah, you
Is
should.
it bad that I'm not done yet?
No, but I hope you finish soon because I'm gonna hurt you if you don't.
Interesting.
The DM is losing patience.
No, there we go.
It's still.
So everybody who is surrounded by the cat right now would take 12 healing.
Oh, sick. Cade's.
Oh, hell yeah.
The scratches on
Next,
Cade.
I'll have to. Go ahead. Well, hold on. Let me finish real quick. When I say that, that's not literally everyone. So the cat is. I'm trying to get the cat in between everyone to say that the cat walks around the people using some of its movement, which it has 30 movement, and the people that it walks into, anyone who walks into its vicinity takes the healing damage. Healing damage. Gets healing. So everyone will get 12 healing, and then the next round, if y'all are still within the vicinity, I have to roll again.
Sick. All right.
That's how that's gonna work. That's the bonus action.
This little blue cat spirit it's like house cat size, begins nuzzling all of your legs. And Ceras, you can see Cade's tail stand up as he kind of like lifts his boot in a I'm gonna stomp this cat manner, but he slowly starts to feel the healing and he puts his boot down. You've never seen Cade react nicely to a feline that small.
Ceres will remember this. Hey, wait, will Ceres remember this? She's kind of freaking. She's locked in. This is one of those things that people block memories of, right?
Yeah. Definitely. Luna, is that the end of your turn?
No. I'm going to use my last third level spell and you cast Call Lightning on the female there. I suppose part of her body is in the water, right? Because it looks like that.
I will say that she's up on the stone, but her tail is still kind of like her back legs are in the water. She was actually up here. I just moved her back so I could see what you were trying to do.
Okay. Then she doesn't have to be in the water. Then you put her back where she actually supposed to be. Then.
But yeah, roll me whatever damage or what's my dex save?
The fucking 14.
That is a 17 on the die.
And you'll take half of what it's supposed to be. One moment. I think it was 16 when I rolled it. Right, 16, so that would be 8 damage.
Sick. She definitely doesn't like that.
And that will be the end of my turn.
She brushes off the electricity and she just closes both of her eyes as her body tenses up. Statics of electricity roasting the scales on this female crocodile. She looks hurt. And then she opens her eyes. And this time, they're not white as they were before. No, they are bloodshot red. And a glowing red hue starts emanating from her eyes as she looks at both Ceras and at the rest of the party that is on the opposite side.
Please, no.
No. Just no. And with that, it is the big homie's turn as he comes crashing onto the platform using all of his movement to just barrel in. He shoves Luna and Michaelo to the side, crashing through the feline spirit, knocking into what I assume is a cannon, and he goes straight for the bite at you, Tyrum.
Nope, he passes straight through. That is my shadow demon.
Alright, what happens?
Nothing. He passes straight through. My shadow demon can move through people.
Oh, sick. He comes crashing through your floating ghost with no fucks to give about that thing that he really couldn't see. Tyrum, that is a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a DC strength.
Does a 14 pass?
Sadly, it does not.
I'm using inspiration.
Yeah.
Is it it's a non-magical attack, correct?
Hold up. Let's see where his inspiration goes.
It goes nowhere.
All right. Tyrum, the crocodile becomes crashing down. Its snout is engulfed over your whole shield and upper arm. It's like up to the shoulder, and you feel your shield starting to crunch underneath the sheer force of this crocodile. You get the beautiful idea to how are you gonna escape?
Stab it in its jaw.
You get the beautiful idea to stab it in its jaw to knock yourself free, but you accidentally hit the tooth and chip the dagger that you were gonna use to. Or no, what are you holding?
My spear. I was gonna go for the underside. I wasn't going straight at the jaw. Like
The soft underbelly.
in the chin.
Well, going for the chin to knock yourself free, It starts wrangling you around in a circle, and you miss the stab. All right, now Damien, what would you like to do? As Tyrum's inspirational burst ran out.
No, I was just asking if the attack was magical, because if it wasn't, then he just passes through the demon. But if it was a magical attack, then it would affect the demon.
Nope, this is all natural.
Okay.
He is going to use his reaction then to ensue his crushing grip. Tyrum, what is your strength modifier?
+3.
All right, so that means I get to roll 4d4 to see how much damage you take as his jaw starts gripping you. That is 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Yeah, his snout starts gripping on your arm, Tyrum. You can hear the shield starting to warp under the pressure, and you feel a slight fracture in your arm. Doesn't feel pleasant.
That's gay.
You know, just painting the picture of pain. As he crashes down on you with his jaws, he's going to then make a claw attack on Luna, and I'm not going to say he spins around to hit anybody with his tail. So, never mind. That is a 15 to hit. Luna?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. He swipes wildly at you, Luna, but doesn't hit. And now it is Michaelo's turn.
Okay. Michaelo is going to slash at the jaw of this one that threw Ceras.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's a natural 20.
Roll me damage. And describe to me in the coolest way possible to make that happen.
Well, hold on. But, yeah.
That's a 20 damage.
Sick.
And Michaelo was doing... He was slashing directly at its lower jaw to cut it off.
Ooh, you slashed through the bottom side of its jawbone, and it almost looks like it pierces all the way through, but that's some tough bone. You definitely cut open like the little underside of the face, though. And she lets out a horrid scream.
Sweet. So Michaelo's going to slash him again.
Yeah.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 5 more damage.
Oh, snap. She's going to use her reaction.
Okay.
She's going to start death rolling and back into the water. To not be in range of any more of your vile attacks.
Do I
She
do
does
the
not.
opportunity attack with that?
You do not, because the death roll does not provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay. So is that where he is?
Yeah.
Michaelo's gonna brush past Kade and Tyrum and go right here. And he's gonna fucking punch him.
Roll me
No, he's not.
down. Michael, you come running to the edge of the platform and swing and nothing happens. Oh yeah, that's real good, Michaelo. Just punch the air. I'm sure that'll get these things to leave us alone.
And what are you doing to help Ceras right now?
Hey, do you see the gun in my hand? I was gonna make decisions.
Gonna make and making them are two different things, Kade.
I didn't see you catching her.
And you didn't either.
So what are we competing about? Why are we arguing right now? Kill the fucking liquid.
I'm trying to.
Cade slowly starts aiming his gun at Michaelo. Aims it back at the crocodile.
When did I get free?
You're not. I just moved it back so we could see the pups, so we don't forget about him. He's still right here. Oh, well, that works. Fucking Michaelo, is there anything else you'd like to do, good sir?
That is it.
Fang, it is your turn, sir.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me check something real quick. How far away did you? Yeah. No, she did. Did she dive
Wait, hold
underwater?
on. Did my turn get skipped?
No, Tyrum's end of initiative.
I just don't know when shit is going on anymore.
Yeah, it was Michaelo, Fang, and then Tyrum, and then top of initiative.
Did the female crocodile dive underwater?
No, she's still like violently resisting.
Okay. Well, she is still within range, so Fang is going to fire off that blast. That you know
Remember the hit?
he had
Going to throw me.
planned to fire off because she decided to throw Ceras.
Yeah.
Give me. Oh, I've got to. Give me just one moment. I'm trying to see what the save was.
Oh, is it a save or is it a hit? I thought that was. Alright, I guess you can say it was an Eldritch Blast. What are you doing right now?
Who, Fang?
Yeah, what are you shooting at me?
The fire breath.
Oh,
He's using his dragon's breath.
Breath
nice.
weapon.
Indeed, you all are about to witness Fang choke up a beam of fire like no other.
And-
Straight line, 30 feet.
It's a straight line,
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
yeah, it's a straight line, 30 feet.
so it ain't a cone.
Ooh.
Nah.
Okay, cool.
But wait, Damien. Was it 5 feet or 10 feet? By 30. Did we say? Well, nah,
We
never
did-
mind. Michael was out of it. It's fine. It would have been 5 feet. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
You're good, kid.
It's 10 feet and Michaelo's out of it. That's what you decided. 10 feet.
So I'm out of it.
The save is yeah, you're out. Michael, you're out of it.
I-
The save you need is a deck save of 17.
Oh, okay, cool, yeah.
Yeah, because I was
That
about to
is
use
a
a
17 on
reaction.
the die. So +1. 18. That was kind of crazy.
Damn.
Roll me that damn image, homie.
All right. So that's going to be you take half, so 6 fire damage.
Oof. It roasts the top. Her eye takes primary damage as the scar on her eyebrow begins to cauterize, and she is now blinded in one side as she roars out in pain. Good lord, this poor crocodile.
Holy shit, that could come to
No.
your mouth, kid.
Yeah, that was crazy. Kate is
Yeah.
like putting out singes on his tail.
That's a little something I picked up from eating the dragon.
You're like
No
Podzilla.
wonder he fucking hates you.
I fucking hated Michaelo. He looked.
You're
Kate looks at you.
recognizing the dragon
Fucking
form.
hate that, Michaelo. Don't you bring that monster's name up. That thing isn't a joke. Do I look like a game to you? That thing terrorized the seas of Evernorth for decades. Cade's like kind of PTSD'd over that thing that you just said, Michaelo.
You know about
Whoa.
Podzilla?
Huh?
You know about Podzilla?
I do now.
The seas of Evernorn? Does Cade remember something?
He just feels it in his soul. That was
All
a very
right.
That motherfucker's chilled to the bone. That's an event he can't remember from. He can't forget from his soul.
Canonized? Is this canon?
yes. Other than the
Okay.
we're gonna have to work.
So from that there the Papa Crocodile, it's
Papa
going
Droc?
to be
Papa Droc!
Papa
Oh,
Droc.
I love that! Damn!
Papa
Somebody
Droc.
missed up. Papa Droc is canon.
That's going to be a
Tattoo on his shoulder. Papa Droc.
It's
tattoo
tattooed
on
on
the
him?
shoulder. A 27 to hit and a 17 to hit.
I will certainly go fuck myself. What's my name?
So I'm assuming both.
Yeah, yeah, both. What, come on, hurt him. Hurt him! Fuck!
All right.
He's gonna hurt you!
It was that was my shadow demon's multi attack. It's going to be a claw and or it's going to be two claw attacks. So that's
Luna, you see this little shadow appear almost as a cloud of smoke, of dark smoke, encapsulate this crocodile snout. And then you're gonna see its form take shape as it starts mauling this fucking thing's face like a rabid chimpanzee.
it's going to be 27 damage.
That's not good.
And that's going to be the end of the shadow demon's turn.
How's that crocodile do? How's he looking?
He looks pissed, is what he looks.
Mm,
If that is all you'd like to do, Fang, Tyrum, it is your turn in initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yo,
Yeah.
Tyrum is going to once again try to stab this bitch through the fucking jaw.
At disadvantage because you're grappled?
Okay, well, doesn't fucking matter. That first attack doesn't land.
Kate is watching Tyrum like flailing around trying to stab this thing in the eye and just not hitting.
Well, the second attack was between a dirty 20 and a nat 20, so you get the dirty 20.
Excuse me? What the
And
fuck?
and that has a smite on it, so go fuck yourself.
she said first of all.
Alright, he's going to go ahead and take his reaction. No, he already used it. Fuck! Never mind.
Yeah, you can go fuck your reaction right in your asshole.
Fucking
And-
DM, if you're gonna drop rocks on anyone, you already know who.
So that's 7 piercing damage and another 6 radiant damage. Get off of my fucking arm.
it kind of burps, and a small little fish comes and like slaps the shield. Smells like ass in there.
You sure that was a burp? That sounds more like it threw up while biting his arm.
Maybe.
When you're that large, it seems kind of one and the same.
Yeah.
Probably. Ugh. Regardless, poor Tyrum. You have to smell its breath.
Yeah, you do.
You're literally right there.
Yeah, well, I'm not being bit by that thing. Right now.
And then you know what? Is this an action or is it a fucking bonus action?
Questions, people. Questions.
It is a regular bonus action. So, with that bonus action, I am going to cast a vow of enmity on this big ugly bitch
Yeah.
as I pull my spear out of its jaw.
Let me hear that vow, baby. Let me hear it.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Uh,
I vow I'm
Beautiful.
gonna fucking kill you.
I vow I'm going to fucking
Yeah.
kill you.
I vow to skin you alive and make sure Lois feels angry for what I do to you.
Hey, Tyrum, roll me a quick religion.
That's 18.
Oh man, you feel overly empowered right now. This thing is pissing you off, and something about the way you're about to skin it almost feels like a crusade.
I'm gonna wear your skin while I gut your wife.
Holy shit!
I'm already on it, Tyrum.
Kade is going to use his turn to mount the big boy. He jumps. Oh shit! Fuck. Okay. Anyways, he's gonna mount Homie as it grapples you, Tyrum, and he's going to use his help action to try
It's
to pry.
still grappling me?
Yeah, it hasn't let go.
That's
You
kind of
haven't-
wild.
You haven't beat your strength save.
You didn't tell me I had to roll another one.
You roll at the start of your turn if you want to use your action, but you went into fighting.
Fair.
He said, you know what? I'm gonna stab you instead.
Yeah. I just figured Tyrion was like, I need to kill this thing. Not so much I need to get out of its mouth. I don't know. But roll me a dex save as Kate stabs one of his long swords into the tooth of the Papa Drock, and begins prying. Roll
15.
with advantage.
Oh, okay. Roll advantage. Okay, nat 20.
Whew, okay, good. Now you're all right. That would have been a shitty waste if you failed twice. Yeah, you are now ungrappled as you slip your arm from out of the Papa Drock's snout. And then its jaw swings shut and throws Kade off. He crashes and rolls to his feet. Well, that was interesting. And he gives you a little thumbs up, Tyrum. Wow. That was
Are
rude.
you alright?
I'm fine.
Cade
I
taps
said
his
Cade.
yeah, Cade straightens himself up and taps his sword on the platform. Yeah, never better. Great. He's standing
Tyrum,
there.
are you alright too?
I thought you asked me at first, so my bad.
I like how Tyrum's in the middle of like almost being eaten, stabbing vigorously, praying for death to his god on this crocodile. I'm fine.
I'm okay.
I'm good.
I'm looking forward to my leather boots.
Mm.
Cade puts a hand through a hole in his jacket. You care to make some patches to this then? Because honestly, alligator might go well with the red.
I think a mending might be able to fix that.
The Lich King owes me this fucking shield if we kill these damn alligators.
Yeah, I wouldn't use that term so loosely around anybody in this city. I'm going to be honest with you. The Lich King owes no one anything. Remember
The
that.
almighty god can't kill some crocodiles?
Cade looks at you dead in the face. Look at how it's trying to kill us! The undead in this place are like sacred! Yeah, I wouldn't send bone soldiers down here to fight these things either.
I mean, they're just undead labor. I mean, why not?
Whoa. Luna, insensitive. The people of Dead End, sacred. These are their relatives donated to a better lifestyle, sir. You gotta calm down with that shit. We're good folk out here, all right? Jesus Christ, you fucking animal.
Do
Fucking animals?
they have a remnant of their past soul or something? I don't understand. They're just bones.
No, these are people's like fucking spirits, man. These are real lives.
This is happening mid-combat.
Yeah, no, this is in
I
6
was
seconds.
gonna say.
This is 100% in 6 seconds. But no, Ceras, it's your turn in initiative.
Okay, so I pre-rolled. That is a 18 and a 23 to hit on the crocodile that is next to me, the small one. With both cannons firing off all at once. So that is going to be a total of 4d8 force damage. That is a total of 16 damage. They get pushed 10 feet.
Ceras, as your cannons fire off and just unload in the water where Mama Doc has been hovering, plotting her revenge, they knock her 10 feet out, and she begins to sink as it looks like you've knocked her unconscious. She quickly begins sinking under the water.
That's excellent news because the homunculus is going to fly over her last known location while this all occurs. So let's see, where is my homunk? So that's what, 5, 10, 15. So about here. And Ceras is going to channel her inner rage, the river that flows within her, the bloodlust that secretly snuck up on her from all this time after being almost splattered against a wall.
The break.
And she starts biting down harder on the inside of her mouth. Blood starts pouring from the outside of her lips as she casts Thunderwave. That is going through her homunculus.
Yes, of course.
Electrical damage sweeps through the water. Shocks of lightning flow through the homunculus and discharge down into the water. Go ahead and make me a con save for the unconscious. Well, I guess that's an immediate failure.
Yes, it is.
So they are going to take 4d8 damage because it's cast through my arcane focus.
Yeah.
And that is a total of 24 damage.
You electrify the water. The bubbling continues as it sinks into the depths, no longer to be seen until the electricity coursing through the water finally dissipates, and then there is nothing but a stillness from where Mama Drak had been previously. Yes. Papa Drak.
Well, there goes your wife!
Papa Drak sees this, and his eyes begin.
Oh, and also, I'm going to make some movements here.
Go for it.
10, 15, 20. Ceras is going to mount Bucket, and they are going to... How high is this from here to here?
About 10, 15 feet.
Okay. Ceras is going to stand on top of Bucket, but other than that, Bucket's not going to be able to make that movement with Ceras on top of him, so it's going to stay like that for now.
Luna, it is your turn.
Wait. I didn't hear Papa Drak's reaction.
Oh,
Yeah.
no reaction. His eyes start glowing a violent bright red, and he has activated his trap card. But that is not for the now. That is for his turn in initiative. So Luna, it is your turn.
You are muted.
Ceras's blood rage fucked everyone.
Everybody's stunned.
Luna, after seeing what just happened, is slight a bit of awe and just like, holy crap, that just wow. All right. Everyone within the kitty takes another plus 12 health.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Is that me too?
No, you are not within the kitty's range.
Okay.
I am, however, going to use my bonus action to move said kitty. Grab that thing. To move said kitty. To walk in between, to nuzzle up on you. And give you. You get a plus 12 health for it being in the vicinity of you. And it's going to use some of its action movement to be right here, because that's all it has. And I'm going to use my action to fucking engage and walk away. Get away.
Luna, this crocodile is snapping at your feet, and you valiantly roll out of its snappers as you disengage and book it to the other side of the platform.
And let me see. Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Weird question, Michaelo. Is that where you're standing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Weird question.
Luna, is that the end of your turn?
What?
Is that the end of your turn?
I said that was the end of my turn.
Okay. With one final push of life, Mama Doc comes crashing into the side of the platform at an attempt to bite and grapple you, Michaelo, as you're the only one she can get her fucking hands on.
Mm-hmm.
And so roll me a dex. Dex save for an escape.
So it's a death save?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use my evasion.
All right.
Yes! Yes!
So you dodge as her jaws come clamping together, and then she falls back into the water. But this time she doesn't sink. She remains belly up. That was the last of Mama Doc.
Valiant effort.
And
Man, that was wild. That
Papa
to
Doc
eat.
seeing this though is going to throw up his insides after seeing his beloved die. So everybody within a 30-foot cone from here. Yeah. Everybody in that good old cone right here.
Damn, he's got straight line and he's got the wide shit, huh?
we gotta roll a dex.
That's gross.
You all have to roll me.
I had the straight line.
Dexterity saving.
And that's a
A
fucking net
what
20, baby.
saving?
A DC dexterity saving throw.
Thank you.
So can I use my
18.
evasion again?
No, you cannot. You've already used your reaction.
Oh damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yes, it does.
So Tyrum said an 18.
Mm-hmm.
I said a net 20.
Okay.
16.
Michaelo, you're the only one to fail.
Fuck.
You all take.
I take nothing.
That shield should be corroded as fuck by now, but you're right. You take nothing. Ah!
Wait, if I have a shield, does that mean I take nothing, or do I have to be a shield master or some
Yeah.
shit?
Shield master.
Shield. Yeah.
Or do I have to be a shield master or some shit? Oh, fuck!
You all, if you taking damage from this, you're taking 35 acidic damage, unless you're taking half, in which case you're taking 12. No, 35. 17.
17.
17. And Tyrum, you take nothing because you are a true shield phenomenon. I love it, Simon. I apologize for what I did to you in that first campaign.
So-
I truly understand.
So
It's so frustrating. You gotta throw more magic enemies in the mix. That's the only way to counter it.
Shut up. Metagaming, shut up.
So Ron, I'm looking at my reactions, and evasion is not a reaction.
What does evasion read then?
I unlocked it at
Right.
level 7.
What does it say?
It says at 7th level, your instinctive agility lets you dodge out of the way of certain area of effects, such as Blue Dragon's Lightning, Fireball. When you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw, you only take half damage. You instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw.
You didn't succeed the saving throw.
I know. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
I would
I
take
thought
half
you-
damage, right?
No, if you would have succeeded, you would have took half damage, but instead taken no damage on the pass. You still take full damage on a hit.
When you are
You
subjected
take full
to
damage.
an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw,
On a
take down
pass
half damage.
save, listen, on a pass save, you take half damage. That's usually how these things work.
no,
For-
you instead take no damage
No
if you
damage
succeed on the
on-
saving throw.
And you
Yeah.
didn't succeed, so you take full damage.
Damage.
And only half damage if you fail.
Okay. It's only half damage if you fail, so you take half damage then.
Yes, I see. My apologies.
Yes.
That's not what
Let me
that's not
finish
what
before you
that's
say
not.
something.
That's definitely not what I heard the first time. But I apologize. Continue.
And you said it was 35?
So 17.
So you take 17.
17.
Acid damage. I think really and truly, Michael was trying to stay alive, so I respect it. Rule book me to death.
Whew. All right. Cool.
And with that, he finishes throwing up his acidic spray, and he's gonna make a bite attack, a tail attack, and a claw attack. One on Kade, one on Tyrum, and
Disadvantage.
yes, yes, yes. Tyrum, that is a 13. That is not good enough to hit fucking Kade. God damn it! Hit somebody, please.
He's
Never mind.
dying. He can't do shit because he's dying. It's okay.
He's flailing. He's flailing. Flailing, guys. He's flailing.
He's throwing a tantrum. He threw up. He's being a big crybaby.
All right. And so he's going to use his last legendary action to make a final bite at Tyrum because he is pissed that his wife is dead at disadvantage. His jaw locks up and it's actually stuck open. And he goes to bite, fully extends, and then he looks in pain as he cannot close his mouth. He is struggling and screaming as he takes fucking 3
What's
blood-
the matter? Lockjaw?
Indeed, he rolled a natural 1. That lockjaw hit hard.
Damn.
Yeah. Michaelo, it is your turn.
I want to mount the guy.
You fuck it. Use your movement speed decline.
Yep.
Yep.
Do I have
He's
to
a
like
huge
roll
beast.
anything to mount him?
Nope. You're just using your mount. You're just using your movement speed to climb the huge beast.
Sweet. Wait, when I'm on top, I'm gonna stab him.
Real.
That is a 18 plus 6,
That hits.
and I'm gonna stab him again. That one does not hit.
Hey, Michaelo, after you stab him, it doesn't hit because he uses his reaction to start a death roll. And seeing as you are on top of him, he takes you for the ride, and you take 2d8 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna use slow fall. That's my
It's not a-
reaction.
It's not a fall. You stab into him, and he goes straight into it. He fucking pancakes you.
Wait, I'm
You did
confused.
use your
I'm confused
reaction
now.
already.
You stabbed him, and as he stabbed you, he decided to death roll, and you're holding on to the thing that stabbed him, so you're going along for the ride unless you let go of that shit. Or DM says you can't, or whatever.
You said 2?
What? Yeah, you're gonna take 2d8 bludgeoning.
Oh, 2d8. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He also took 6 damage.
Fuck yeah. Subtracted. He's looking pissed. More pissed than before, but honestly, he's starting to look tired.
Was I knocked prone?
Yeah. You pancake.
Fuck. Okay. That's it then.
Fang, it is your turn, good sir.
Fang raises his hand in a gun shape at Papadrock and fires off 2 Eldritch blasts from his finger.
Oh, sick. Very space cowboy of you. All right. Roll me to hit.
That's very much so. That's going to be a 19 for the first,
It hits. It hits.
and a nat 20 on the second.
Roll me damage. Just give me all the good stuff, all right?
All right, so hold on. Where is it at? I know I have one somewhere. There you are. All right, that's going to be. Ow. First, and then. It's going to be 38 damage in total for both.
Good fucking God! Both of them hit, and he kind of like he rolls over Michaelo just a little bit more as he's kind of like on his side, but he kind of rolls himself back to his stomach and he looks buzzed as she said 38.
Mm-hmm. And right after that, my shadow demon is gonna come behind with a multi-attack.
Oh fuck!
Hey, Phil, if you touch the pet, you can get some healing.
Fang is yelling this at you, or Luna is yelling this at you, Fang. But I don't think you're caring about health. You're like burn the lizard.
Right now, he wants this lizard dead. He has no fucks for anything else.
And he can't, Luna. He can't even hear you right now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to let her know, just in case he may or may not get attacked. You never know.
That's fair.
That's going to be a 15 for the first, and a 19 for the second.
The 15 doesn't hit, but roll me damage on that 19 though.
All right. $15 damage for that attack.
Jesus.
Right.
He is a fifth level, or not a fifth level, but a fifth challenge rating.
You're doing God's work with these summons that I can't hit because I don't have magical attacks. Jeez, Rick.
That would be the end of Fang's turn and the Shadow Demon.
Tyrum, as you ready your turn, you're gonna see Kade quickly run across and grapple the snout. Seeing as he already passed, you now have advantage on your next attack.
I already had advantage.
You have more advantage.
You have triple
Oh,
You have
advantage.
more advantage.
You have advantage on both swings instead of just one.
It was actually all of the swings, regardless of Kate's health.
He gets 3 rolls.
No, I'm not saying that. You know what? Matter of fact, Tyrum, just do me a favor. Roll me to hit really quickly for all your attacks.
Okay. So they're gonna roll. Okay.
That's like 6.
All right. Yeah, that's 25 for both attacks.
Okay. So Kade grapples the snout. Standing strong, the Papa Drock tries to struggle free, but he just has no strength to fight back. You and Kade lock eyes as he nods at you. How do you finish Papa Drock?
Tyrum puts his shield away and grabs his spear with both hands and slowly walks up to this fucking Drocodile.
Any day now!
Eyes glowing green as he raises his spear above his head.
Takes a sip of his water skin.
I told you I would skin you! And he jabs his spear down right in between its fucking eyes and twists the fucking spear.
Oh, with the last jump of energy, it tries to break free from Kade's fucking snout hold. It jumps in pain, and then Papa Drock goes limp as the Drocodile has been slain.
Tyrum immediately starts skinning it.
Kade,
Luna runs over to help.
watching the two of you just get straight to it, Kade actually turns around and he's like, "Good fucking lord, what am I working with here?"
So this was 6 seconds within the Mama Krog dying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was
Okay.
the same turn. He had no fight. He was done. The love of his life slain in front of him. Man
Hey.
got hot.
Hey, DM.
Hey.
Question.
Answers.
Hold on. I need to read something real quick.
Without breaking the gaze as Tyrum is carving through this Drocodile. Tyrum.
In the hands of my cutting knife.
No, he's using his Shadar Kai blade. It's nice and pristine. I appreciate your help, Kade.
Anytime, friend. Anytime. He's like patting himself off. He's got a hand in the big ass tooth hole that's in his coat. But I'm serious. I want crocodile repatches, please. And he eyes you, Ceras, and he signs, "Fix my jacket, punk."
Ceras is not looking at you at all. She is on her knees, staring at the upside down crocodile, blood running down her face. She's just staring.
Kade hauls ass when he sees this, as he understands that something's very wrong.
The magical frost kitty snuggles up to Ceres, giving her the healing that she needs because she's kind of fucky. And is just gonna hang out around there.
Ceres,
Luna says to Tyrum, "Listen, Tyrum, we gotta get that. We gotta get the the female's body over here too. We don't want it to sink and fall."
Don't worry about it. You keep working on this one. And Tyrum turns around and casts Spirit Chain.
Before they start skinning it, back to my question real quick. DM, I have a skill, or I have a spell, Summon Undead. Would you allow me to bring back one of these crocodiles?
Not as a regular skeleton. I mean, how long does that last?
A quarter of a string.
Also, what level creature can summon undead?
Yeah. Because I feel like a Drocodile would be like higher up there.
It had abilities.
What's the challenge rating for the Drocodile?
What's your allotted challenge rating?
Hold on. Damn it.
2.
Damn it, man. You said 2?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying for me, not you.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's definitely not 2. You're not getting it off of 2. It's solo leveling, punk. There is no rise bullshit going on in this. In my high.
No, I was talking about druid like shit, sir. Not some necromancy shit.
He said, "Mine is pure magic, not that gross black magic shit."
Damien is loading.
Damien.
I worship the Oak Father.
What? Michaelo kneels down to Ceres and puts his hand out.
All I can see is says equals your proficiency bonus.
What's your proficiency bonus for? What's your casting? Isn't that wisdom first?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your plus to wisdom?
It would be
definitely
a plus 6.
It's not 11, and no, you cannot bring the Drocodile back.
Damn it!
Hold on,
anyway,
your spell attack that you said is plus 6.
Tyrum casts
that's my
Spirit
plus
Chain,
wisdom. That's not my spell attack.
and he fucking lassos that shit around the goddamn snout of old Mama Drock and starts hoisting this bitch back onto the platform.
Luna continues skinning. Has finished this. Has continued the skinning and is preparing to start filleting the meat.
As you two are cutting into these goddamn Drocodiles, Kade and Michaelo are trying their best to get Ceres to
I got there first, Kade.
Yeah, no way, easy, kid. This isn't a competition. Cade puts his hand at you like a very disappointed father. Not now, child. And he puts his hand on Ceres. Hey, kid, listen to me. Look at me. Hey, you all right? Hey. He starts snapping. What's your name?
Ceres looks up at the two of you, and she sees two of people that have been her uncle and a person who has been vulnerable towards her, and she looks at you, and she writes on her board. She says, "It felt good to kill. It felt good to kill them."
Kid, you don't mean that.
I felt a great want, a need to end it. It felt good to end it. And then she kind of she just stares off in the distance. And then she looks down and she looks back at both of you, eyes darting quickly between the both. And she gets up and she writes on the board. She writes on the board, "Forget it."
As you
And she
write,
pats both of you on the shoulders and goes to walk past both of you.
hey, roll me a deck.
Luna,
save.
make sure you cut some fragments of the skin for the fucking coyote.
I love it in the background.
As they're skinning, the crocodile's fang walks up and cuts a piece off and just roasts it with a little bit of his breath and just starts eating
That
it.
is a 19.
All right.
And if you want some meat, just let me know. I've got some filleted up over here already.
As you write, forget it, pat us on the back or shoulders, and start walking away, Cade trips you with his tail. You face plant into the ground, and then as you roll over, he's already extended his hand. Come on, kid. Enough of the bullshit. Controlling your anger is what separates us from the monsters. No point in giving into it always. Come on. Get up.
You three receive 54 healing, and the cat disappears.
Ah, Cade feels great.
If
Yeah,
if
Ceres doesn't even react. She takes her hand, gets up, nods, and then walks forward.
Cade bites his hand. Oh, that's not good. he looks over at you, Michaelo. Yeah, that's not good. That's not-
Tyrum is also declawing and deteething the crocodile.
So Monster Hunter Wilds has truly taken effect in this party. I see. You got.
I
a
haven't even played the game.
You got a crocodile plate. You got a crocodile tail. You got a crocodile claw. You got two
Sir-
crocodile claws.
Ceres walks down to Tyrum. Ceres walks down to Tyrum. Tyrum's covered in gore. Ceres looks over at the shoulder. Don't you think it might have... she signs to Tyrum. Wasn't it weird that there was a big tattoo on his shoulder that said Papa Drak? She kind of just stares off in the distance.
Holy shit!
You're right, Ceras.
You think
That'll
these are
look
the
really
Lich
good on
King's
the shoulder
pets?
plate.
Hold on. You're all the way back there. Sarah's
And
by
you can't
me.
sign language.
And you can't read sign language.
Hey, Dan, can you kill the cat?
Yeah, that I wasn't actually saying that. I was just saying that as a joke.
No, that's just Raitu. Raitu and Fred are playing. Fuck it.
Mhm,
What's
okay.
it called?
DM, can
Yeah.
you unsummon the Shadow Demon though?
You think these crocodiles were someone's pets?
Maybe.
Why did you move Papa Drock?
So I can see all you folks.
Don't you think they might have been here on purpose? Maybe these weren't the things we were sent to kill.
You bring up a point, but Cade says we shouldn't be questioning the Lich King.
As you're saying this, he walks over, and I'd stop it because these
Are
things
you
aren't
saying
supposed
that
to
or
be.
signing it?
No, Cade is straight up saying it because he can read sign.
No, not Cave. I'm talking about. Okay.
My bad.
But
Never mind.
before that happens, Tyrum also while filleting and skinning this crocodile. I'm glad you were not eaten, Ceres. I was beginning to get worried.
Do you think, Tyrum, that we just killed guardians instead of beasts?
Cade finally walks over and puts his hand on your shoulder, Ceres. No, kid, no. These things eat mana. They absorb it out of the energy. That's out of the nature and shit. He points around. That's why it's so humid in here. All the Lich King's ice has been melting. These
So
things
how
weren't
did they-
supposed to be here?
So
Luna stops
these
for a
are part
moment.
of his refractory or something?
I don't know why they're down here, but it seems that somebody probably let them loose. From what I know, the Hall of Heroes was originally just a big block of ice. The Lich King imprisoned all of his enemies here, and it seems like somebody thawed these two buttes out. Cade bends down, cuts a slice off, and walks over to Fang.
There's-
And he's like, while explaining this, he's like, "Can you roast that for me?"
Can you stop cutting the meat off the thing? There's plenty of meat again laid off right over here. Excuse me.
Hey.
Luna walks up, hugs Ceres. I'm glad you're okay, and then goes back to cutting the Papa Drock up.
Thing kind of like blows a little heat on the meat to roast it.
Down.
Ceres did make me think of something though, Cade.
Oh.
If the crocodiles were supposed to stay frozen, and the Lich King keeps all of his treasures down here, right next to all of his prisoners. Doesn't that seem a little counterintuitive?
The whole
And
thing
didn't you
is-
didn't
the
you
whole-
say Zephyra was down here too?
Yeah, she was.
Oh,
Yeah, she absolutely was. You're right.
wait a minute.
Kade,
Did
Kade like nods. You're right. She was down here, and if she's out and about, then I suppose it wouldn't be too hard of a stretch to say that she let these two out. Wouldn't be too hard for her.
Wouldn't
Would it?
be too hard for her to unfreeze and then create these two
Nah, kid, nah.
demons.
I'm pretty sure these two were frozen here prior. You know, they look
Wait,
ancient.
who let her out then?
But- Who let her out?
Cade kind of looks at you, Ceras, and it's a very straight face. His ears get a little droopy. I think we both know who let her out.
Ceras, like her eyes glaze over, and it's just like fucking. She sits down, and then she goes, Fang,
Yes.
hand me a skewer. And she reaches out.
Fang cuts off another piece of the crocodile and roasts it and hands
Stop
it to
playing!
Ceras.
Literally asked me, damn it.
As Luna's pitching a fit, Cade has already come over to like run interference. He's kind of like nudging you towards the water. He's up. Man. Come on, let the kid have some food. What is your fucking problem?
Fang puts his hand on.
Already. Just stop cutting the fucking meat. I've got this.
We all killed the crocodile. We all deserve to skin it. Come on, stop it. Stop being a party pooper.
Is
He kept eating it. He's not doing anything.
is the patch with the tattoo still on Papa Drock?
No, Luna cut that off. He's about to hand it to you, but just give him a moment. He's arguing with Cade right now.
Okay.
As
Cool.
they're arguing, Fang puts his hand on Luna's shoulder, or not Luna, but on Ceras' shoulder, and looks at Ceras and says, "I'm really happy you made it. You really scared me there for a second."
I make it through a lot of things, and a lot of things don't make it around me. And she takes a big bite out of the skewer you just handed her.
As you say this, Cade instantly stops arguing with Luna, and he walks over and he just
Fuck you.
drops. Cade doesn't even respond, and he turns and he just falls backwards and lays out next to you, Ceras, drooping his tail over your shoulder. Well, if nothing else, we all made it, and I'm beginning to like you guys, so I suppose that's a good thing, right, kid? And his tail kind of like tickles your nose and jiggles one of your bells.
She sneezes at the hair. I suppose so. And she takes another big cut of meat with like a spare Cade hair in it. And fucking doesn't even react to it.
Leave
Luna
her
just
be, Cade.
stares over at her.
Cade is
Leave her be, Cade. She just had her first fight or flight response, and this time it was fight.
Yeah.
Mm.
I remember my first time, but
She looks over at Tyrum, and I feel like she feels a pang. This is the toughness of life that Tyrum has experienced, resonating with the inexperience of Ceras. She realizes that he's saying what is completely true.
She'll get over it. We all did. We've all lost people. We've all taken lives. It's a part of life, Ceras. I'm not saying this to be insensitive. We understand what you're going through, and we shouldn't be babying her. She's an adult like the rest of us.
I'm just laying here. Thank you.
Will,
She-
one of us
she-
is
she's-
actually a child here.
She doesn't stand up. She nods at Tyrum and then takes another bite out of the skewer. It tastes good. And
Luna walks up to Tyrum, and the strange spoils goes to the one who got the final blow to kill Papa Drock, and hands you the finely cut off shoulder, leather of the shoulder, and hands it to you.
Sure got some questions for the Lich King.
Michaelo jumps in the water.
is so confident there's no other fucking dangers in the water. Beautiful.
You can swim, right? You should check to see if there's anything interesting down there.
No, he's already underwater. He can't hear you.
Michaelo casts dark vision on himself.
All right.
And he's just gonna look around down there.
The after completely skinning the Mama Drock, Tyrum takes the skull and he well, actually no, he goes and he takes the skull of Papa Drock and he fixes it to his helm.
Whoa.
Isn't Papa Drock's skull like fucking
Massive?
like
Massive?
30 feet long?
Oh, never mind.
Nah, Jeremy, you look like your Elden Ring character.
No, bro. Luna. So Papa Drock, by this point, I'm pretty sure Luna's pretty good at cutting these guys up. So I would say Papa Drock is pretty much like 95% done, but he's taken off one of the arms, and is starting to attach it to his lower waist, sewing it on the bones of Papa Drock.
Tyrum continues to take as many trophies as he can from Mama Drock.
Y'all have got claws and teeth. You've got scales for you. Honestly, you'd have enough scales to add a +1 to whatever bit of armor or shield that you choose, but not both, just one or the other. And the rest of you all have plenty of dragon alligator meat rations, probably enough to last the next month.
Michaelo comes back
right.
out of the water.
Michaelo did not see anything, guys. And as Michaelo resurfaces, Kade hollers out at Tyrum and Luna, "Take whatever you want, just leave the bones." He's still like laid out on the ground too. He hasn't moved. He's like big sprawl. But yeah.
How much? I think Ceras is going to collect a few scales before we leave. Probably like 30.
You gotta ask Tyrum and
you've got
Luna.
30 pounds of dragon scales.
Mm.
So would you say how much?
Like I said, Luna and Tyrum would have enough dragon scales to add a +1 to their armor or shield should they choose to take it to a smithy.
That's a shitload of stuff right there.
Yeah, so you can either turn your shield to +1 or you can turn your armor to +1, but not both.
What would the bow? Well, I would like to keep at least one of the claws and add that to my apparel. That wouldn't do anything, just cosmetics.
Again, you have your rations, and you have the claws, fangs, scales.
Okay.
Oh, you said what? Because you kind of cut off and you were like, leave something.
Leave the bones. Lich King likes his soldiers. He's gonna have no problem bringing these two back to guard this place.
The Lich King should have done his fucking job.
The Lich King.
You need help filleting the monk.
Cade sits up and starts walking over to you, Tyrum. Aye, talking about things you don't understand, friend. The Lich King doesn't have to do anything. He's a man that saved this continent more times over than you've probably lived lives, and I mean that literally. He says kill the crocodiles in his city, we go kill the crocodiles in his city.
I've never known you to bend the knee.
I don't bend the knee for anybody I don't respect, and that should tell you something. Besides, Lich King's going to be important later when we need to find my way.
Cade, was the Lich King the one that pulled you back?
No, no, he wasn't. He was the one that freed me from the one who did pull me back. Not that it matters anymore.
The dragon, right?
Something like that.
Ah.
Kade signs to you. He signs at you, Ceras. There's another necromancer out there. One that I haven't been able to find.
He did it in front of Tyrum, so
Yep, Tyrum does too.
Yeah. Yes, he did. He's not hiding it from anybody he feels needs to know it.
Tyrum writes that stuff down, and then he begins to meditate and pray to Kydros.
Do we get a level up?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Very
Hey,
nice.
Kade.
Hey.
I guess you could say Luna and Tyrum got some leather from his head, pointing at the crocodile.
Kate starts laughing at your dad joke. Oh, you know what, Michaelo? That was actually pretty good. He walks over to the Papa Drock's skull and he just pats it twice. And he looks at you and he gives you a thumbs up. All right. And with that, gentlemen, I'd like to finish here, unless y'all want to decide the next waypoint. But I don't want to go any further than that.
Well, hold on. So we activated the portal and we have combat. So is the portal actually activated? Did we do anything?
No, the portal ended up deactivating during the combat. The magic
Okay.
almost instantly fell out of operation when all of your focuses shifted to self-preservation.
Well, Ceras is certainly going to. Well, I don't know. Ceras is going to
Simon,
process.
beautiful. I'm on the list, Simon. That face is beautiful. This guy looks like the Hulk, though.
Oh yeah. But Ceras is going to process that, and maybe I don't know. I haven't decided. Ceras is kind of like tweaked out right now, so I don't know if she'll be able to focus on. We'll come back next session, but also I need. Ceras had a burning need. The reason we came here, the reason Ceras voted to come here is to see the gnomish portal.
Ceras.
And Luna also wanted to see the portal.
Ceras, you're standing on the portal.
Yeah. Well, I don't think she has the capacity to study it right now.
No, she does not.
Well, Luna's probably good. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens next time.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of more stuff there. But if y'all are all cool with ending it here, Rosebud Thorn.
Yes.
Who wants to go?
Damien goes first.
Damien, go first.
Damien, go first.
Yeah.
All right. Rose for the combat. That was really fun. Rose to actually being able to do warlock stuff. That was also a lot of fun. Bud to what I'm trying to do with my character.
Would you like to give hints?
Well,
you don't have to if you don't want to share yet, but I like stuff.
Well, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with sharing right now. Like I told you before, I want to try to multi-class.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to get myself into start doing that. But to see where this story goes, it seems to be heading on an interesting path with everyone. Thorn to being manhandled by the crocodile. I did not like Mama Draca manhandling me. Another big bud to finally getting Fred back and Fred being with me. I am very, very excited about having Fred back. Other than that, that's it for me.
Tune in next week for Fred's marvelous misadventures of side stories.
I'm gonna actually find a little or draw a little thing for Fred and get it into the group chat somehow.
Word. Right, you go next.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rose to the good rolls. I didn't get fucked in this boss fight. Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good. Bud to seeing if Tyrum actually gets that fucking shield.
Tyrum is only trying to bully the Lich King for that shield. That's it. That's all he cares about.
Bud to seeing what's behind this gate and unlocking fast travel and where we're going next. I don't have a thorn, actually. I was gonna do something before Ceras killed the Mama Drock, but the Mama Drock died, so couldn't get to do it. But oh well.
Murder on my mind. Jay, you go next.
Rose to the Crocodiles. That was fun. Very creative.
First dungeon.
You know, Rose to Simon. Adding this like level of traumatization to Ceras. Rose to Damien pulling some OP ass shit out of his fucking ass.
Yeah.
He had to get mad enough.
The Crocodiles finally did it.
Let's see. Bud to what happens next. Rose to getting to skin the crocodiles. That was fun. Rose to the luck of the fucking dice, man. I was blessed with quite a few natural 20s. I don't think I'll ever get that many in one session again.
Also, let it be known that I showed mercy tonight.
You did. You did.
Sorry.
You did. Bud to where the party goes next and what's to come of everything. Oh man. Thorn to getting bit. That's it. What's up?
Be honest with me, Tyrum. How much damage did you actually take?
I took overall, like the net amount of damage I took was 20. If it was not for the fact that I got healed so much, it definitely would have been like 40 or 50.
Oh, you know what?
But,
Rose to Josh.
Yeah,
he literally healed me back all the way up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Rose to Josh playing healer. That was awesome.
Great support, guys.
Great support. Oh, through and through.
Invisible woman going first.
Sorry that I missed that.
When you were run out of attack spells.
But yeah. So I took a net of 20 damage. Gross, I took about like 45, 50.
That's not bad. Yeah. All right, Ceras.
Rose for oh shit. Fuck. Hold on, give me a sec.
Damn. Fuck. Shit.
I just chugged ice cold water. It was delicious. Rose for canonizing Papa Drock tattoo. Rose for saying I'm not going to crit you twice in a row, but also Ceras rolled a nat 1, so somebody else has to make a dex save. I think the balance is pretty nice. Ron, I like the hey, I'm gonna fuck some people over if some other people roll bad, but also I'm not going to absolutely mollywop somebody with massive damage because that's no fucking fun. I fucking like rose to that. I'm so conflicted because that's also a thorn. The dice roll what the dice roll.
Fair.
But I really like how you're doing it.
I would have died
I know.
first round.
But
You would have went down.
yeah.
I don't know if you would have died. I mean,
You would have went down first round. You would have went down. You would have went down first round, and that would have just made a shit thing for you, and that's poop. So that's why I respect it. Rose for. Hey, we're in a dungeon. Last session, all we're missing is the fucking dragons. Fucking delivered. Big Rose for skinning everything. Full Monster Hunter style. That's entertaining.
The Wild's influence is crazy.
Yeah. Bud. Fucking Rose for. Who do you think set him free? I am so skeptical that the fact at Dutch coming to this location to set them free themselves, but I guess Bud to figuring out how the fuck this actually happened. Bud to talking to the Lich King after this to be like, hey, how the fuck did this all happen? How was there such a security breach here? Bud to figuring out the portal situation. My only thorn, I guess, is that I did this all on my mobile device. Also, Rose for fucking being able to do this all on my mobile device. I guess it's possible.
I'm gonna say, all things considered, you were pretty great. I don't think there was any problems.
It's possible. I switched between a lot of tabs, especially with all of my fucking NPC characters that I had to keep track of their health and shit. But yeah, that's it for me.
Fuck yeah! Last but not least, Luna.
Yeah, Rose to fighting the mystical creatures known as the Drocodiles. That was fun. I didn't know such creatures existed until they found out, and I love the fact that they're water creatures. I would have loved to see a little bit more. I don't like this sound. This is a bit of a thorn, but I feel like you've been a bit too merciful. That's my opinion. I know. I'm just thinking about overall, right? Looking back when we were getting Fang up to snuff, right? You spared a lot of people.
I want everyone to have fun. But
I know. I get that. But
also, Josh, what you're failing to realize here is I'm not being merciful because I like all of you. I'm being merciful because when I kill you, I want it to be impactful.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. Okay. Understandable.
Trust me, when Bud dies, it'll be like Ace all over again.
It'll be like Ace.
That was rough.
I wish that had emotional impact for me.
It doesn't, but as a One Piece fan.
Yeah.
That hurt. As a One Piece fan.
Bud, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing.
You all heard it. Luna said, "Hit him harder." You all heard it. It's not DM bullying. You all heard it.
And I'll own up to it if it smacks me in the face because I was looking forward to. I'm gonna stop talking. I'll talk to you on the side.
Stop being a cunt.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Himself? Jesus Christ.
no, he's not. I'm just speaking my mind, and I apologize if I'm offending people. No, fuck you. I don't give a shit.
Josh,
Um,
Joshua, that's okay. That's
I know, I get it. I know. It's fun. It's fun. Anyway, so the bug that I'm trying to get at right now is I'm looking forward to fucking with the portals and unlocking fast travel, as we previously said. I am enjoying the fact that there is now more trauma um, for Ceras. That is very fun because um, a good Ceras is a good party. It's like as soon as Ceres got traumatized, the whole party was like, "Oh
We
shit!"
turned into the black holes. That's what happened. Ceres went flying, and everybody was like, "Move again, and we'll fucking kill you."
Kill you, yes.
Yeah, that's probably the best description.
That's pretty apt.
I also enjoyed the fact that we got to canonize a few things mid-session. Of course, Papa Drock, and
Yes.
then of course
Papa Drock.
Cade having a PTSD moment though workshopping the name of the creature.
Yeah, some crazy creature that roves the seas.
That he printed on Cade.
Hello?
That he doesn't remember
Hello?
his fucking
That he
fear.
doesn't remember, and then he's like, "Why am I so affected by
Guys,
this
it's
right
Godzilla.
now?"
It's Godzilla.
Absolutely Godzilla. But we can't use Godzilla, so we have to change that up.
Yeah, that's why
What
I
are you
said
talking about?
Bogzilla.
We've already stolen a
It's
few
Zilla
things.
God.
I'm using Volcana for God's sake.
Zilla God. That's funny.
Oh, we
Zilla?
can use Zilla.
Zilla? Zilly? Zilly?
We can't use Zilla either because that's the American one.
We can't use Zilla because he's already a character. Sorry.
Anyway,
names.
let me see. I'm I'm definitely appreciating the +1 options that you're giving us here because you said these are dragon scales, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Now the fact that we have a shitload of food. Yeah, no, we're if we didn't find any treasure, that was enough treasure right there. You know what I'm saying? Plus the portal.
The portals are gonna be fun.
But that's it for me.
Well, guys, enjoyed the session. Got to throw some violent bosses at you. Got to have different kinds of meltdowns throughout the session. It's kind of fun to watch in such a stressful situation. Yeah, I didn't want to double crit, so I'm glad I went with that because it made what happened next a lot more interesting. I have answers to all of you guys' questions, and I can't wait for all to be revealed. That's my buds. Also looking forward to where you guys choose because given the runes, you guys have 4 technical locations, and I can't wait to see where you travel to, or how long you stay, or what you even do in these places. And I can't wait to see some of the lore tie-ins that come with this. So.
Also, side note, I want to be specific. I wasn't talking about the double crits. That was very merciful and wise. What I'm specifically referring to, I know you appreciate the rule of cool. Yes, merciful and wise. But what I was specifically referring to is when Tyrum decided to charge in without doing what he wanted to do.
Nah, man.
And you get rule of cool. Well, I was just like, what? He just decided to. Okay, fine.
Nah, man. Sometimes you just
decide to wash it away.
Sometimes you forget you have options. It happens to the best.
Yeah, I know. And I just sit there and deal with it. And I'm like, fuck, I forgot to do that. But whatever. You know what? It's alright. I'll get it next time.
Or you could say something. I value the story more than I value the combat. If you can make it sound good, I want it to be interesting. That's all I care about.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind for the future.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, don't get too far out of sequence, but you know.
Yeah.
If I, yeah. Don't be like 3 rounds later in combat. Be like, oh
no, that's too far to backtrack. That's way too far to backtrack. Exactly. It's like, oh shit, man! 30 seconds later.
Yeah. Great session, guys. Can't wait to see what happens next Sunday. Can't wait to see what you guys pick. And like I said, there are already 4 destinations locked in, so we'll see what you guys choose.
We need to go over those. Yes.
We haven't unlocked it yet, though.
Also, guys, session 20 ends on a boss fight. Boom.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Shout out to that.
Damn.
Not counting the
Hell
one
yeah.
shots.
Those don't count.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Those are episode,
Those are
7.5.
Filler.
That's gonna
filler,
be
it was
one
all
episode.
filler.
I'm just gonna make that a whole
It's
fucking
it's
thing.
it's actually like a prequel movie. You don't actually have to watch it, but it's optional. It's Dungeons and Dingalings 0.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah, guys. Hell yeah. I hope you liked the boss fight. I hope you guys got to flex the muscles in which you did. I will see you all next time.
All right.
See.
Later.